How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Seeing as how recently my Facebook is now covered in a sea of red with lighter red equal signs as everybody's profile pic, it's getting really hard to tell who's who, and to actually make me want to look at your damn profile. But secondly, I find it a little sad that in this day and age, in the year 2013, that we are still denying rights to people. If two people want to go out and get married, it doesn't matter who the fuck they are. If they're both consenting adults, let them. It doesn't matter to me. It's not going to affect anything that I do. But there are still people out there are still groups out there that are against this. And it's one of those things of think about how fucking retarded you're going to look down the road when all of this is blown over and it's all past. And then we look at dark ages in our history. I mean, obviously we look at slavery as a dark age. Obviously we look at denying blacks the rights that white people were afforded as a dark age. So yeah, this is just going to be another dark age in our history, and it doesn't make any fucking sense to me that people are still running around having to fight for that right, to fight for that basic inherent human right. It just, I don't get it. What right does the government or anybody else have to say who I want to marry, who this guy over on the street, who fucking Neil Patrick Harris, Zachary Quinto, who they want to marry? Who gives a shit? It's their right as a human. And right now, it's not a matter of, in my opinion anyway, it's not a matter of denying somebody rights to get married because they're gay. No, you're denying people human rights. And that's the thing, is if somebody came up to me and said, you can't do something, well, why? Because you're overweight. You know, fuck you. That isn't a good enough excuse. And then walking up to somebody and saying, you can't get married. Why? Because you're gay. Fuck off. I mean, who are we as a species to tell somebody else that they can't go out and get married just simply because of who they want to marry? Does it affect me? No. Does it affect anybody else on the street? Does it affect people going to church? Does it affect the Westboro Baptist Church? No. And it's reasons like that really get to me and piss me off about this whole topic, because, like I said, here we are in the year 2013. People want to sit there and tell someone that they can see, someone that they can acknowledge, talk to, have a conversation with. You can't do something because of a book written, I don't even know how long ago, based on a myth that we can't even prove is there. So you're denying something that physically exists, something that we can see exist. You're denying them that right. Why? Because some guy in the sky told you gay people can't get married. Who gives a shit? Live your life how you want. If you want to be gay, if you want to be straight, that's fine. Bisexuals, you are greedy bastards. But I find it really sad and pathetic that this is the day and age that we live in, that people are still having to fight for basic human rights to marry and be as miserable as everybody else. So, just that's really my whole thought on this thing. I just was going through my Facebook feed and it's a sea of red. And while normally I enjoy a sea of red because being a U of L fan and all, but this is one of those sea of reds that I think is kind of sad that that it had to come to. So, whoever is, if any political leaders or anybody like that are somehow stupidly coming across this video because some random fat guy decided to post it up, that's fine, whatever. But I think that whoever's we elect into office next, their agenda should really sit there and say, you know what, I don't give a shit about this topic because it's basic human right. And nobody should be denied basic human rights. So, yeah, don't be a dick. Just don't worry about what other people are doing with their life. Worry about your own. And if you don't like the way that this country is headed, Canada's just north of us, Mexico is just south. See ya.